This is the Levadia Palace near Yalta in the Crimea, and it was in these dramatic surroundings back in 1945 that Stalin, Churchill and Roosevelt, soon to be the victors of World War II, met to decide what the post-war world should look like and to agree on the rules of the geopolitical game. And this is where the deal was signed, the so-called great powers deciding the big issues of the day. Now, fast forward 72 years, and in Russia today, there are lots of politicians and pundits who call for a new Yalta-style agreement, a new grand bargain between Russia and the West, between Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump. But what might Russia want out of such a deal? Well, again, based on the chatter in the Russian political elite, this is what Moscow is looking for. For starters, a promise that NATO troops will move away from Russia's borders and a guarantee that Ukraine and Georgia won't join the alliance. Moscow also wants the West to accept that the former Soviet space is Russia's sphere of influence and that annexed Crimea is part of Russia. And then there are those US and EU sanctions against Russia. Moscow wants them scrapped. And one more thing, Russia wants to be recognised again as a superpower, as one of the boys at the top table, calling the shots, which is all very well, but right now the chances of an East-West deal are rapidly receding. Even if Donald Trump were to agree to Moscow's wishes, he's under such pressure right now over his alleged links to Russia that making major concessions would spark outrage back home. Plus, after the US missile strike on Syria, for now, the priority has become not a grand bargain, but avoiding a major confrontation between East and West. Steve Rosenberg, BBC News, at the Levadia Palace, Crimea.